and loves. It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. I was going to post my review the same night that Married to Medicine aired, but Mariah was going to be on Watch What Happens Live. So you guys already know I don't like to just do like the review, what happened, and I'm out. I love including what's going on social media, what people are saying on social media, and also if there's an Instagram live going on, I like to also include that. Just make it more fun and interactive and things like that. So Mariah was on Watch What Happens Live. So I was like, you know what? Let me listen to her to see if she's going to say anything juicy that I can include in, my review. Also, too, Mariah normally hops on Instagram and Facebook Live at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday and do her own review of the show. But Mariah, this girl, she's not just alive, man. She's living, and I just love it. How some people just work. Yes, Rihanna. And, they don't live. I love that she and her husband, her family take time off to live and just travel. So, here's a video of Mariah explaining why there's not an Instagram live.
Thanks so much for watching tonight's episode of Married to Medicine. I was planning on going Facebook and Instagram live. However, I am vacationing with the family. Woo! Yeah, in beautiful St. Lucia. And as amazing as this place is, beautiful food, beautiful people, the Wi-Fi sucks. So we have to postpone the Facebook and Instagram Live and try to catch up another time. But I want to make sure you guys tune in to Watch What Happens Live tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with me and Vivica Fox. Honey, we cutting up. We are cutting up. The girls are cutting up, honey. Yes, honey, spilling the tea, sipping the tea. And we might throw a little tea. Just depends on what you want tonight. Okay? Make sure you catch up. Watch What Happens Live tonight. Thanks.
Be there.
What'd you say, Ethan?
Be there.
Be there or be square.
Yay.
Mama Lucy was sitting on G waiting on O on tonight's episode.
For those of you who might have been waiting for that because I posted that yesterday, well, there you have it. Mariah is basically in St. Lucia with her family. It's nice to see her mother, and so that's why you won't be getting the Instagram live. Now let's go ahead and talk about Watch What's Happening Live. She was very nice. She had some things to say, but even when the questions were about Quad a lot, she was still doing her best to be nice and saying you don't kick someone while they're down. But, Quad called her fake and funny when she was there. So Mariah basically just said, Quad is. I mean, it wasn't anything like, oh my God, no juicy tea that came out of Watch What Happens Live. Mariah did say she had the receipts, and if Heavenly and her family keep pushing her to that point, then she would have to go there. But she said that she doesn't want to be a part of the reason why her family broke up. Now, Heavenly did say something, even though she's been screaming, this is a lie, this is a lie, this is a lie, okay? She did say on one of her YouTube, she does her reaction on YouTube, all right? She was on Instagram Live with Quad, yes. Heavenly and Miss Quad were together. They did the review party at Quad's house. I'm going to include it.
What is it? She's trying to flip it around. He's trying to... Watch your mind and say nothing. My name is Julie. Yes! Trina Braxton. Yes! Trina Braxton. Yes! Are you watching Married to Medicine? Because we're watching Married to Medicine. And guess who's standing right next to me? I need to put my... Go with that! Go with that! Don't do that, sister! You want to fight me, girl? Don't fight me. Listen, don't fight me. I don't fight, but I did get hit. Someone did hit me in the episode. Somebody hit me in the episode. Girl, I protected you. I protected you. You would have got your ass whipped. Oh, don't play with me. Don't play. Oh, don't start that.
Oh, baby. What's she at? She got 49 sisters. Who want it? Come get it.
Y'all don't start that shit up in here. I'm just saying, it's a nice little night. Who want it? Well, we gonna pray. Listen. Let me put on my shoes.
Don't think small people do.
I got my head on to the back. I just came for some crabs, that's all. We had to come for no crabs. There was a lot of crabs at your party. Oh, just sitting here having a good time watching Married to Medicine.
I hope everybody's watching Married to Medicine this season. It's an amazing season of the show. Married to Medicine season 6 is amazing. I love all of the women so much. Everyone on the
Make
show
sure
I
y'all go
love
to my
so
YouTube
much.
channel, like, subscribe. I'm about to post now the after show to give y'all the real of what's
If she
going
can
on,
figure out how to
y'all.
use her
Make sure
phone.
y'all look at it. It's on YouTube, y'all. I don't post on Instagram and all of that. No, it's on YouTube. It's a YouTube live stuff. That's how you
just
make
found out how to
money. You
use
gotta monetize. You just don't. Yes, you gotta understand. I'm a boss. That's how we do. We gonna put it on. We got
all of these
Yeah, we
beautiful
gonna pray for
couples,
everybody.
all these beautiful individuals. It's an amazing show. Season 6, you gotta watch every
I ain't trying to be
episode.
messy or nothing, but I'm waiting on the receipts. I just want to see.
Everybody should watch every
Well, next
episode
week,
and
okay.
love everyone
We gonna
the
see.
same. I love everyone. I know y'all don't know who I am, but I'm a producer on the show, so don't act like I'm nobody. Okay? I'm a supervisor producer for Married to Medicine.
There you go. And Heavenly said in that video that, you know, she's a boss. She's all about her money. No, she doesn't do Instagram or, you know, Facebook Live for free. She does it on YouTube because she get to monetize. Hey, I'm a YouTuber, I know, and make your coins. And she's not going to sit over here, record, and give a review for free. So that's why she does it on YouTube. Okay, hustler. She's like, listen, I might have daddy and I might have my own, you know, practice, but every little bit counts, okay? So I'm going to get my coins, okay, for my review, my reaction. But she was saying she doesn't know when Mariah said her husband cheated a lot of times. Heavenly said maybe once or something, but why is she acting like this man out here just cheating with, and I read between the lines. I don't think Heavenly admitted to her husband cheating, but she said if Mariah had said one time, she would understand. But a lot of times, like her husband just out here, nah, that don't sound like, go and watch her review. That don't sound like somebody who's screaming it's a lie, it's a lie. Because if it's a lie, then even one time shouldn't even be something. You know, Heavenly did say that if her husband cheated one time, she's not about to mess up her marriage, let her good man go, break up her home, her happy home, because that man went out and made a mistake one time. So, you know, you can see Heavenly screaming is a lie, but then slowly saying something else just in case it's proven that it's not a lie, and just in case her husband buckled down and say, listen, yes, Heavenly and I did have our issues in the early stages of our marriage, but we're good now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mariah wouldn't just come out and spill something like that, but she said she doesn't want to be a part of why a family got destroyed. But Heavenly talked about her husband first, so she went there. But if they keep pushing her, she will pull out those receipts. So, okay, girl, we wait. Dr. Contessa, you know, I'm keeping her family lifted in my prayers. Her dad, you know, I went to her Instagram page and her family posted this cute video basically telling everyone to watch Married to Medicine. I thought it was cute. Go ahead and watch that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So there you go. In this very cute video, and so I'm keeping her lifted in my prayers. Dr. Simone teaching her son how to drive, you know, funny. I love the moment that she had with him. Too often, parents get wrapped up in their drama so much that they forget the important people who are being affected by the mess. You know, when I talk about people going through custody battles and all of that, sometimes you have to let all that personal ish go for the kids. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're the ones who are important. So, for example, you have mothers or fathers like, I'm going to keep the kid away. Who do you think you're hurting? You know what I'm saying? So I love that Dr. Simone took the moment to have that conversation with her son. And she was very genuine. She says, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else, the questions I can answer? What do you want, your dad and I to do if you see us getting off track? I just thought that moment was so powerful and amazing, because sometimes, like I said, parents get so wrapped up in the adult BS and forget about the kids. And sometimes the kids be like, Mom and Dad are going through so much, I don't want to add to the burden. So they don't say anything, and they shut down all that hurt inside and then start acting up. So I'm glad that as a mother, she openly talked to her son, and she said, if you want to talk about anything else, if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope they are also incorporating their children, especially the young one who's still home, into their counseling, because the kids also need counseling as well. It's not only about the adults, because everybody gets touched and affected in a situation like that. So I was just very touched, by that moment right there. Now, I love Mariah books over boys comment to her daughter. That was nice. I love that she also had an open dialogue with her daughter. And her daughter is just so precious and intelligent. I just love it. And I get where her daughter's coming from. Look at Mariah, had them posting her throwback pictures. Like Mariah was like, when I was going to college, yes, I had something back there. She's so funny. But, I love that conversation between her and her daughter, and that's good, man. You want to educate the kids, or you need to find a balance. Because sometimes when the children are too sheltered, then they get thrown out there. It's like, what is going on? So I love that, she had that moment with her daughter and talked about, pregnancy and all of that and intimacy and, but I'm going to, talk to me about it, because we're going to take all of the preventative measures, because, we want you to go out there and be educated and not be popping out no babies at a young age. So I understand. And, and her daughter saying she was, she's looking like a kid and she's going to high school. I completely understand all of that. So I just felt like that moment was also special and precious. Like the Contessa, I was a little worried, I was like, I see something in her. She's feisty, she's authentic, and she's going to bring it this season, because last season was like, Miss Renee is gone. Her marriage looks solid. So what are we going to talk about? But it looks like she's doing good, She's incorporating everything. Her family, her dad coming in the picture now, and also checking the ladies. Like the Heavenly was somewhere talking about that the Contessa need to baby what Miss Renee did to her, is rubbing her the wrong way. That's why she wants to do everything. But, you can't do everything. Go ahead and hire a nanny or someone, because, she can be the babysitter and going to work and all of that. But, when you are that famous and, someone that you consider a mother betray you like that, you become nervous. That's someone that you trusted, that was in your home, that went out there and talked to the blogs about you and revealed personal things about you. I don't think that's something, if you guys missed that, I do have a playlist on Married to Medicine. Go ahead and click on it and watch that video of Miss Renee doing interviews and basically just telling all this tea about the Contessa and her family. Like, dang, it be your own people. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Okay, me personally speaking, I don't care unless it's something that's legally could get me in a lot of trouble and ruin my career. Unless it gets to that level, just because I fall out with a friend, I'm not going to hop on anything. No social media or go to another friend and tell their business. What you told me, stay with me. We ain't work out, it's all good. If you're not slandering me, and I'm not going to slander you, we good. and all of that, unless it gets to the point where there's a complete lie going on that could have some effect on, my career or what I stand for, then I would say something. But apart from that, just because we're not cool anymore doesn't mean I'm going to go ahead and spill all your business. So I'm sure she's still hurt from that. But let's go ahead and move on. I'm jumping around. Look at Toya. Look at Toya trying to prove to America that she's learned her lesson and she's mature. Look at Eugene and Toya setting up that scene just to prove. Come on, I know. I mean, they had to prove something. But what Eugene and Toya did for that day of filming, hey, we have to show growth. Appreciated it. That it was her. Look at Eugene helping out his wife. But apart from all of that, the maturity and growth and all of that, I want to just clap it up for Eugene. Such an amazing husband, okay? Amazing husband. I just want to see you happy. I just love that about him. So he's an amazing husband, but I also love what Toya said. You can tell that she's really into her marriage and really into her family, because there are a lot of times that you have people who, that greed. I don't care if you work as long as I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But Toya was like, I'm not. She's like, I've seen too much around me and all of these marriages, just people breaking up and shattering, all of that. I don't want that for my family. So you're not about to not be in this house, have date night, have family moments, or any of that, just so we can live lavish. What's the point if we're going to lose it all anyways by filing for divorce? So no, you're not about to take another job in extra hours and I can no longer have my husband because we want to live in a mansion. Like, absolutely not. And they're in Atlanta. They could find something as big and as beautiful for a lesser amount. So they'll be all right. But I love that moment about them. It showed growth and all of that. Because I tell you right now, the moment they show the house and they show Toya and Eugene, people already went there. Oh Lord, here we go. They're about to get themselves back into the mix, in the drama. Oh Lord, here we go. I already knew, because I was like, nah. When I saw them walking up to the house, the first thing that left my mouth was, nah, these two are about to prove America wrong. All right? So that moment was great. Now, I don't like this part. Or maybe Dr. G is the one who wiped his hands off the show. Because Married to Medicine love drama. So I don't think they would intentionally just phase Dr. G out. I guess he's the one who said, I'm out. Because yes, he did the interview on V103. V103 been popping lately. He did the interview on V103. He wanted to defend himself, and it went around social media. But not everybody knows about V103, and everybody knows about what's going on. So it would be nice to hopefully see his face, even if it's on a few episodes or at the reunion, where he can defend himself. Because so far it's just, I know they don't show the men. Every episode is about the women, but hopefully his face pop up and, we can hear his side more. We've heard more than his side, child. Between the Instagram Live with Mariah and his interview on V103, we've heard more than enough. Heavenly, I know it was TV and they had to add the dramatic effects. I know after Heavenly picked the crabs up, she washed it. Yeah, it was washed. Production did some editing. Didn't know where she picked the crabs from the ground and just put it in the pot with sand all over it and cook it. Like, I don't care, TV or not. Yeah, they were washed and all of that. But I understand what Heavenly was trying to do. I don't know what type of editing happened there. It could have been that the ladies were probably there all day filming, and Quad was late. There had to be something to build up to that moment where someone just went in. Because I will tell you this, even though I'm not here for someone, I'm still going to be fair. I know you and just slander you. Even if I'm not here for someone, I'm still going to be fair if I see fit. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about Quad a little bit. When Quad walked in, I get it. I think Simone's approach was too aggressive because all we saw was Quad spend a long time, catch us up. Her body language, her approach, her face, everything was just like she was on the attack mode. And when you have someone in a situation like Quad, that's not how you want to approach a situation. But I get it. Simone was at a point where she felt like, I'm not going to baby you anymore. You are a grown woman and I'm sick of it. We've babied you. You are younger than us, but yet we've bowed down to you, jump on your bandwagon, push Mariah out the group. We've done so much to cater to you and basically kiss your you-know-what. And then this is how you treat us? I completely understand where Dr. Simone was coming from. But, you can mean well, but your approach matters because the wrong approach will lead to something totally different. All right? So I get it. But wait a minute. I completely skipped. Well, now we can talk about it. It was interesting how Contessa basically used the moment with Toya and Quad and included hers. This is one thing. I completely agree with Dr. Contessa. Okay? You meet your friends where they are. When they're ready, they will open up and tell me, as long as they know, hey, I'm here for you. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready to talk. And just leave people alone. You can't force things out of people. But then I get it. You can't come to hang out with us like the whole thing, Heavenly and Jackie. Yes, the whole day activity to put together, but Quad couldn't come to. Yeah, you can't be saying no to your friends, but then they see you on social media going out with other people and having fun. Yeah, I get that part. But meeting your friends where they are, I agree with Contessa on that part. I agree with Simone being hurt and her reaction, but I just think, yeah, it was too much. And Quad was like, damn, did I sue your husband, take your kids? Like, what did I do? Mariah was being very genuine, okay? You have to understand, Mariah is a friend, but this is also her show. You know what I'm saying? She's also an executive producer who behind the scene will pull their acts to the side and have conversations with them, okay? So she's also a boss. So, she was being genuine when she wanted to give Quad a purse. Quad was very rude, absolutely rude. Now, when Quad turned and kind of did that hand gesture to Mariah, she was just reacting like, don't put your hands in my face and stuff like that. She wasn't trying to throw hands or hit anybody. I mean, I flapped my hand around, it almost hit you and whatever. Trust me, I'm not here for violence. I talk about it all the time. I talk against it all the time. So I'm not making an excuse for Mariah or anybody. But you can see that she genuinely cared and was basically telling Quad the snap out of it is me. It's Mariah. I understand you have anger, but it's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people are just so cold that it's like, who's this person? She was like, okay, all beef aside, she was like, okay, all beef aside and all personal issues aside, like, it's me, Mariah, like, what's going on? So I love that she stayed in there, she talked to her and all of that. So you could see that it was a genuine moment, okay? Everyone on social media agree with that, but this video is already too long and I'm not trying to go and read the comments because then it's going to make it extra long. So yeah, but go to Google if you don't have social media, type in Mariah Hag Instagram. It's going to bring you the link to her page and go to the very recent post she did and you can read the comments for yourself. Most believe that it was really an honest moment between the two of them. And so yeah, all right, Now, Quad just kept digging herself in the hole to the point where even Heavenly, went into her. Now, the part about Jackie being there, child, please, Jackie be sitting right there sometimes and the women still go off. I understand Jackie. Sometimes Jackie just sit back like, I ain't got nothing to say about this one. The women scream at each other and all of that. But we're going to see next week. They're all going to sit down. They're all going to talk, But then again, it ends into another screaming match with Mariah and Heavenly going back and forth. I'm like, girl, I understand the husband, the kids, and all of that. But just show the receipts and let's all move on, because it's going to be this back and forth. But Mariah is a smart girl. She's not about to ruin the whole season by showing the receipt the first night. She's going to let that storyline drag. I don't blame the girl. Much. And Contessa and Toya and the bird and the eagle don't do this. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus, fix it. Fix it, Jesus. I need to understand everybody is different. Some people volunteer their tea, like Mariah, and some people will take it to the grave, like Heavenly. Not everybody's like that. But I really want to see more of Eugene. Wishing Simone and her husband the best. Mariah, girl, bring their receipts to the reunion. If you don't show you all season, bring it out at the reunion. Because so far they have not shot the reunion yet. So Heavenly, keep running her mouth and keep pushing those buttons. That girl gonna show up with a briefcase, okay? With them receipts. So that's about it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, my V9 loves. Thank you all for the love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.